right, in this morning's Health Watch, for the first time, the Environmental Protection Agency has added microplastics to its priority list of pollutants. CBS News medical contributor Dr. Celine Gounder is here. She's the editor-at-large for public health at KFF Health News. Good morning, Dr.
Good morning.
Gounder. Okay, so what's the timeline for enforcing limits on microplastics here?
This is the very beginning of what is a rather long timeline. So there are a number of different things that have to happen before we get to enforceable limits. So first of all, we need to have standardized measures for how do you measure how much microplastics are in water. If you test this at different labs, you get different results. Secondly, we need to figure out how much microplastics is in fact in the drinking water, and that's going to vary from place to place. And then thirdly, is there actually a documentable risk of health effects with the levels of exposure people are typically getting in drinking water?
It's helpful context. We're at the beginning of this all. What would this look like in practice, though? Because I'm thinking about, I got my plastic water bottle, I got my plastic, microwavable things. Like, how would we actually do this?
Well, the most important thing, and this we can actually start doing now ourselves, is using less plastic, producing less plastic, figuring out substitutes for plastic, because we're going to need to be doing all of those things individually as well as companies and so on, doing these things in advance of any enforcement of regulations. So there's a lot to be done in the interim.
Okay. All right. So it starts with us, right? At home, start reducing those things. Dr. Gounder, I really appreciate your time today.